This pen, guys, is magic. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, what's poppin'? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the Ambition Soldier. This machine is magic, to be honest, or magical, but let's talk about it. So what you get is, in the box, is the pen. This is the box, by the way. Flips out. You get a charging cable. It is not type C, it's micro USB or mini USB. O-rings, L keys, spare screws, and a spare cam. 4.0. At least that's my option. You can ask for a different option. And there's three prices on this is AliExpress. I did not do Amazon because it's a little too expensive on Amazon. The time of recording this video. So the silver, which is, they're all gonna be black. The only thing that changes is this ring in the middle, which I guess houses the motor. But the center part, this little shiny part, is the only thing that changes color. Everything else is the same color, but will always be black. This you can either get in silver, gold, or black. I have the black because it's the cheapest one. The silver is going to run you for $161.99 plus tax plus shipping on all these prices. Gold is $171.71. Okay. Black is $163.61. You can buy a spare battery for $51.83. Now, I know I said that this pen is magic, and we'll talk about it, but the magic has something to do with the battery. This machine has an aluminum body. It has an operating voltage of 6 through 10, and it goes up by 1. Oh, I'm sorry, by 0.5. The stroke is 4.0. You can ask the seller if they have a 3.5. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. So for this one, they didn't have it, but I've bought two of these pens. This is the German variant, the German motor one. And the first one I bought was a Chinese motor one. And I gave that pen to my buddy Jovi, right? Shout out to Jovi. And I didn't give it to him because it was the Chinese motor. No, I gave it to him because I already had the German motor on the way, and it was the cheapest machine I had in my collection. Not cheapest, you know, not the cheapest as in, you know, the worst, cheapest in price. And I figured it's been a reliable pen, you know, it's been good to me. Boom, here you go. You want to try it out? There you go. Because he only has the one machine. I'm sorry, two machines. And they are both, one is a Cheyenne Hawk and the other one is a Cheyenne Thunder. So I gave him this one because he tried it and he said he couldn't tell the difference between his more expensive machines. And I told him, well, here you go. You know, you can have it. He wanted to pay me for it. I said, no, you can have it because I had already ordered this guy. The German variant is a little more expensive. The German variant is $242.12. But as far as I can tell, I couldn't tell the difference in, you know, a harder hitting machine. They ran the same. It was all the same. To me, I couldn't tell the difference. This is a very hard hitting machine. Very hard. For example, if you know how when the machine is running, you go to swap out and you go to put your cartridges on. If you're not careful, this machine will just cut right through that glove. So yes, the LCD displays, let me see if I can get to focus, there we go. The LCD will display the timer, as in how many hours you've worked. It will display the voltage, or your voltage settings, and it will display the battery percentage. Turn on, hold and press to turn on. Let's see if that worked. It's on, hold and press to turn off. Press to pause, press to continue. Up on the voltage, down on the voltage. The battery screws on, like so. Ratchet style grip, guys. Oh. Enough of that. Let's talk about what I like and what I don't like about the machine. We'll talk about what I don't like. Only 3 hefty, chunky. Let me see if it's focused. Is it focused? There we go. Beefy threads. Only 3 of them, guys. You know how I feel about that. That means that if you want little needle hang, which you might want on your mags, because mags tend to stick out a lot further than liners or shaders, you're gonna get a weird, there's this section where you want very little, I don't know if it'll focus, but if you want very little, you get that noise. And this is fully extended. I mean, let me see if it'll focus, there we go. I mean, look how much that is a ton, guys. I mean, a ton. That I don't like. Wish it had more threads. Balance wise, most of the weight is on the battery, so it's heavier towards the top. It doesn't vibrate. Well, that's it for the things I don't like. Weight is on the top. Only 3 threads, chunky ones. Things I like. The battery screws on and off. Ratchet style grip. If you need to service this motor or plunger, simply do so by twisting the case off. And you now have access to your cam. And that is a very fat motor. And that is a very free cam. So they gave me what they called the advanced cam on this machine. I like how hard it hits. This machine will put lines in like it's nobody's business. It'll just hammer those lines in. And one thing I really love about this machine, and I mean love, is the battery. 1950, okay? Let's talk about that for a second. I have a machine that's 2400 milliamp hours, and this machine has outlasted that other machine. And I mean well over 7 or 8 hours on a single charge. I did a tattoo. Ass to the chair. non-stop. 8 hours. A little over 8 hours, but I'm gonna call it 8 hours. Do you wanna know how many bars that thing went down by? 2 bars. 2 bars. Came home, cleaned it, sterilized it, did another tattoo. 4 hours. A little over 4 hours. Again, ass to the chair. Did not get up for anything. 1 bar left. So if we take that into consideration, this 1950 milliamp hour cell gave me 12 hours plus. Let's call it 13 because, you know, there was it was a little over. The first one was more, way over 8, a little over 8. The second tattoo was a little over 4 hours. So, but you know, let's just call it 12. 12 hours on 3 bars. Didn't even kill the battery. 3 bars, 12 hours of tattooing non-stop with this machine. Not turning it off when we took breaks, simply pausing it. It's like they made magic with this cell. I can't explain it, but the guy at Ambition can, and he said that they put tiny little elves inside that battery. See if it'll focus. Let me see. And when it's running, you can actually hear them. No, you can't. There's no elves in here. They didn't say anything, but it's like that, guys. It's amazing how many hours this machine will give you. So, long story short, guys, is that this battery simply lasts. I can't explain it. I was lining at 8.5, shading at 8. I can't explain it, guys. I can't explain it. This battery does not want to die off. Like, it just lasts. Look at this. I have not used this. Let me turn it around so you can get the right. It's full. I have not used this machine in about, I'd say, close to a month, and the battery is still holding charge. It's still full. Besides the point, guys. So, should you pick up this machine right here? Yeah. For the price, guys, yeah. I would say pick up the dual battery bundle, but you don't fucking need it. You can pick up a second battery just in case you want to have it, just in case this thing fails. But I've had this machine for well over almost, let me look at when I purchased it. I can look up the receipt. December 15th, 2020. So, what can I say? Motor's still running strong. My buddy's machine is still running strong. I asked him prior to making this video if he used the machine recently, and he said, to be honest, I've been using this machine non-stop. It's been the only machine I've been using. Because why? It's wireless. He said he gets well over a day's tattooing. Well over it. So this machine I ordered in December, and I owned the Chinese one for about a month prior to ordering this one. What can I say, guys? What can I say? It's a good machine. It's a solid machine. For the money, I guarantee you will buy this machine and absolutely fall in love with it. It will last you the day. Easy. They do sell the adapter to make it wired, but when I purchased this, I wasn't thinking about the whole wired thing, you know. You have to buy it separately. So I was actually trying to go from wired to wireless because I do a lot of in-house calls. So I'd rather have a wireless tattoo pen. So that being said, should you pick this guy up, 100% guys, I give this machine an easy thumb up. Easy. Alright guys, that's the video. If you guys liked it, hit a like. If you guys disliked it, hit a dislike. If you guys have any questions or comments, put it in the comments. This, I'll put a link in the description for other machines by Ambition that I've reviewed. They'll pop up somewhere up here or down here, or they'll be in the description. So if you guys like what I'm doing, guys, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you can get notified when I drop any video. And as always, take it easy, guys. Peace.